Moment of silence for the champions, for those who make going hard a lifestyle. Never wait for nothing, gotta get it right now. I'm in the spotlight when they turn the lights down. Only a champ swing the hardest in the 12th round. I love the fourth quarter, I love the ninth inning, I love game 7. Bring on the competition, cause in my heart can't nobody do it better. Can't slow me down, won't stop me never. I'm so cash clay, I'm Tyson in the prime.
You know me, man. I'm Barry Bonds with Mines. What's up, everybody?
Back.
Fresh out of Dominican Republic, we are back. It's the Pressure Podcast. It's a Saturday night edition. It's Pressure on the Pressure. Players under pressure. Let's fucking
Give me a hell yeah.
come back, relax. We will talk mostly Super Bowl today. I know y'all ready for that. What's going on, Zeus Lee? What's up, Trey? Yeah, we're gonna make our Super Bowl predictions today. We're gonna put the players under pressure.
Yes, sir.
But on Monday, we're gonna recap the trades. We're gonna recap what the NBA, and we're gonna recap the Super Bowl. So Monday's the real episode. Today is just a prediction and players under pressure. It's just a simple episode, just to get the engine running. Since I just been gone for about a week in the Caribbean, while the entire USA has been freezing their ass off. Sorry.
Did that WD-40?
Yeah. We're coming to you on a day where LeBron James has a lot to explain. The New York Knicks have a few things to explain, and the Spurs might have something to say. But without further ado, we are coming to you live from our studio in Orlando, Florida. It's your boy King Coke.
LeBron.
We are rated M for millennials. So, as we mentioned, Super Bowl week. We're going to have to talk mostly Super Bowl today, and then we're going to talk a little bit of the N3A.
Let's do it.
So, let's get to the main event
Yes, sir.
of tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
We got the Seattle Seahawks 14-3 at the New England Patriots, which is really in a neutral field in San Fran. But the Seahawks are favored 4.5. They're the more experienced team. They have the better defense. They have the more experienced quarterback. And the quarterback who's been playing better in the playoffs, so it makes sense to me. I would put the Seahawks favorite. They're third ranked on offense, meanwhile the Patriots are second. And then they're first ranked on defense, meanwhile the Patriots are fourth. However, I've told y'all very, very many times, if New England somehow wins this game, I will respect them as a champion, but I will not give them full credit because I know that they had the easiest schedule in QFL history up to this point. And they had a very favorable schedule come playoff time as well, so that counts too. So having a second-ranked offense and fourth-ranked defense against the easiest schedule of all time, it holds some weight that you may not want as a Patriots fan. I'm not being a hater, even though I don't like Boston. It's just the way I see it. Seahawks are leading the series all time, including playoffs and season, 11-9.
What's up, King Jamie?
What's up, King Jamie? Welcome back to the Pressure
Give me a
Podcast.
hell yeah.
Fucking. Before we get to the expectations and the predictions, let's run a few questions here. Which coach do you trust most here, Mike McDonald or Mike Babel? Which Mike do you trust here?
McDonald.
Why is that?
I think he's built for this. I think he's built for these moments. I think he's going to end up being one of the better coaches in the NFL for a very long time. He's shown to be that with your squad. He got his chance and he's kicking ass at it. It hasn't been one successful year. It's been 2 successful years that he's had as a coach, and really, honestly, not much, to like as far as talent, as far as the talent around him. He kind of like built this from the ground up. So, I much respect to him. McDonald, I think McDonald definitely. I'm picking him.
Now, some will say Vrabel built this team up too. If the Patriots win this Super Bowl,
Drake May was there already.
Yeah, but they were 4-13 last year. If they were to win tomorrow, This is the greatest turnaround, one season turnaround in NFL history.
Nah, it's not a brawl. I don't feel like this will be a brawl. I think he's just gonna get out coached. I really do. I really believe that.
So remember what I just said. If the Patriots were to win tomorrow, this is the greatest 1 year turnaround.
No, yeah, it is.
In NFL history.
It is.
okay?
It is. It is.
And some people are going to argue that he built it from the ground up. It's his players because they had this guy Mayo before and Belichick before that and couldn't do nothing. So credit where credit's due. However, once again, I will remind you, I will give Vrabel and the Patriots credit, except I will not forget that they had the easiest schedule leading off to the Super Bowl in all of history. I also trust Mike McDonald better because he seems to have this team well disciplined, and I've seen 2 years of this already. If Rashid Shaheed makes an appearance, whether it's on offense or special teams, this game is over. Ever since they got that trade got him to the Super Bowl. The Seahawks were a little. They jumped out off the gate very good. Then all of a sudden, Sam hit a little
Yeah, he did.
a
hit
little
rough
lull,
spot.
and what fixed it? Rashid Shaheed. Bam! They've been off just off to the races since then. It's just something you notice. So once again, they once made a trade like this for a guy named Lamborghini Percy, and he showed out against the Denver Broncos.
That's true.
All right, so I'm thinking Mike McDaniel just has his team a little bit more disciplined, so that's why I'm going to go with that one. Which roster would you rather have?
Probably the Seahawks, just because we talking about both sides of the ball.
Which roster would you rather have?
Yeah, I probably more than likely the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks because of their defense. I think their defense is tenacious. They're go getters. They try to turn the ball over, turn people over. They're aggressive defensively. They're athletic as hell. They got everything from the linebackers to the pass rush. I feel like they have it on all levels. And then on offense, they have a guy, Kenneth Walker. They have another guy in JSN. They have a tight end who's emerging in Barner. They have underrated guys like Bobo. I'm picking them. Sammy's playing better in my opinion in the playoffs than Drake is. I'm gonna go with the Seahawks.
Before I answer this question, let's read some chats here. So King James says, "Was it you who voted for Sherbert for MVP?" He knows damn well that was.
Damn well that was neither one of us.
Denali then says, "Too fucking early. I will watch on replay." My bad, Denali, but I have previous arrangements that I had to do, and I did not know my friend was going to be here today, and he's leaving tomorrow in the afternoon. So today's the only day, so I have to do the podcast a little earlier because I didn't want the Super Bowl to hit without us making our predictions. And then King Jamie says Seahawks roster. I have to agree. The Seahawks roster is better defensively. Now, the Patriots and the Seahawks have a comparable front seven, but I feel like the Patriots secondary, talent-wise, is better than the Seahawks. However, the scheme that the Seahawks run seems to be a lot more elite than the one that the Patriots run. And more battle-tested. That's the main one. Is they're more battle-tested. Like, I will mention it for the third time in this podcast, God damn it.
Yeah, this is looking like, bitch.
The Patriots have faced the easiest schedule leading up to Super Bowl all-time history. So I've got to temper all the things that the Patriots have done good because I know it's been
The Eagles do.
schedule.
I mean, the New England Patriots do have one champion on their roster, though. You know who that is?
Their coach.
Milton Williams.
Oh. Well, all I know is that the Seahawks roster just looks a lot more ready for this game. However, this is the QFL. I've seen a lot of ready rosters lose to inferior teams all the time, which is why I hate football. This is the main thing I hate about football is that it's only one game. Any given Sunday bullshit. Where The best team doesn't necessarily always wins, and I cannot stand it. I cannot stand it. I cannot stand it. But that's what America made as a sport is football.
It could be a lucky catch or a lucky drop from the defense because the defense drops picks as well. So.
Or a team just shows up playing like their worst game of the season, and that's what it is.
And that could happen here. That could
just
happen.
like the Kansas City Chiefs last year.
That could happen here.
But that's not here and there. Sorry, King Jamie. All right, one last one. Which quarterback is more clutch?
More clutch.
Who do you trust in the final drive of this game? Field goal or touchdown? How about this? For field goal. For field goal, who do you trust more?
I think either one of them are capable of getting a field goal. Touchdown is to where it's like.
I think Sam
comes
Darnold.
down to me.
I think Sam Darnold is a lot more trustworthy for the touchdown than Drake May. Field goal, I give you that. I think that's a wash. I think that's a wash. So what do you expect here, bro?
Believe it or not, I'm going with the team I picked in the first place, the Seahawks. I'm going with the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks have offense, defense, special teams that get it done in all three phases effectively. Not like the Patriots who are just getting by, scraping by, winning these games. They're not. They haven't been battle tested. There's no battle test there. Sam Darnold just beat the MVP of this league last week. People don't want to give him credit for that. It's like if it wasn't for that performance, if it wasn't for that performance, we're talking about the Rams in the Super Bowl. Am I correct? Like that, he literally showed like I can go to that level, and I can get it done. And if I think he could if I just seen him get it done against Matthew Stafford, there's no way in hell I don't think he can beat Drake May. There's no way that Drake May is on his level as of right now. Right now, Sam Darnold's playing lights out, and Drake May's not. So I'm rolling with the Seahawks because of their defense.
No, but you skipped the prediction. What do you expect to happen in this game?
I give you all of it.
All right.
I give you all of it right there and then.
I expect, because the thing is, the reason I say what do you expect before I make your predictions, because some people will say, all right, the Seahawks have the better quarterback to me, so I'm going to pick the Seahawks, and they have the better defensive coach. And then when we see on Monday, the game might be 40 to 35, and you're like, see, I told you, this defense better than the other one. No, bro, no. You said that
true.
This defense was going to show up and this and that, and it didn't. They allowed 35 points, but they won. Yeah, but you didn't predict shit right, except that they won. That's why I like to say that. What do you expect to happen in this game? I want to see what people's knowledge is. And I'm live. I don't care if I predict wrong or not. But here it goes, because I'm very good at this shit. I expect the Patriots to actually show up and put up a fight.
Yeah, I do too.
I expect the Patriots to actually put up a fight and show up.
I do too.
I don't expect Drake May to turn the ball over much. But I expect the Seahawks to clamp down in the red zone more than the Patriots will. I expect Sam Darnold to show why he's the more experienced quarterback and why the QFL reigns supreme. The best head coach quarterback combo wins. I expect the Seahawks defense to get to Drake May and stop him a few times for a few punts. But I kind of expect Sam Darnold to scare us in this game. I expect Sam Darnold to struggle at one point in this game.
So I expect Drake May to have a non-turnover game, but it's not going to be a good game because I think he's going to have that in the back of his head about the turnovers because he's turned the ball over a lot in these playoffs. So I'm sure that's in the back of his head, like knowing that this is the biggest game of the season, and if I don't play well in this game, there's a chance we go home without the trophy. So I think that will be in the back of his head. So I think that's where he'll struggle as far as he won't turn the ball over, but it'll be like because he's playing safe, if that makes sense.
Well, the Patriots are averaging 18 points per game up to this point in the playoffs. I'm expecting something like that. I just don't know if it's going to be enough to beat the Seahawks. If it is, then that's shame on Sam Darnold and the Seahawks. But I'm expecting the Patriots to. They should score more than 18 points. I think they've heard enough of America talking all this shit. They've had 2 weeks of practice. They are well coached. Drake May was the runner-up for the MVP candidate. I expect the very best of the Patriots that they have to offer. I just don't know if it's going to be enough because they're so inexperienced. So
I mean, both of these teams are pretty inexperienced, if we're being honest. But I feel like if we're going with the momentum right now, I think it's got to be the Seahawks.
they got Stefon Diggs and who else?
That's it. Hunter Henry.
Well, these guys got Leo Williams. They've got
DeMarcus
Kenneth
Lawrence.
Walker,
DeMarcus Lawrence.
Sam Darnold. I got too much.
D'Ernest.
D'Ernest.
Their linebacker was
Yeah.
incredible. And I don't think the Patriots have any linebacker like that. Maybe we'll talk about that in a second, but these are the guys I think they're going to
He says
be very
being second
important.
Wemby says being second to, because he expects Donald to turn back into a pumpkin. Being second to Geno Smith in picks is going to come back to haunt him. I agree. QB with the most picks last season. First place Geno, second place Darnold. That could happen. That could definitely happen.
But I think that has a lot to do with when Sam Darnold. I think when Sam Darnold feels pressure around him is when he kind of like folds. When he has like pressure in his face, that's when I think he throws those picks. I don't see that like on a regular where he's just like clear pocket. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like the Patriots have a pass rush like that. You could probably put like a couple of guys they got in there, but they haven't had a pass rush all year, to be honest with you. They've had one of the weakest pass rushes all year.
So that's my expectation, and I predict that the Seahawks are going to win, but not by 4.5. I think it's going to be a lot closer than that. Maybe even a late second field goal to win the game.
This is the best quarterback they've played all season. I mean, in the playoffs.
It is in the playoffs, definitely is. But we shall see. We shall see. Let's see if Drake May has the touch of destiny. Let's see. Let's talk players under pressure right now.
Let's do it.
So here at the Pressure Podcast, we like to do things a little different. We are rated M for millennials. To give you nostalgia, we like to use Dragon Ball Z to put players under pressure. Reason why is because in Dragon Ball Z, for those who don't know, it's a fighting anime. It's right here, as you see in our decorations. It's a martial arts fighting anime where, like the classic story, a villain comes out of nowhere, usually from outer space. He's strong as hell, and these motherfuckers don't know what to do except go to the lab. They hit the lab. In Dragon Ball Z, there are 2 rooms. Number 1 is the hyperbolic time chamber. It's a special room where you can spend a whole year's worth of training in 24 hours, okay? 1 day. So he controls the keys to that one. Go ahead and get it, bro.
Give me a hell yeah!
In there, you will find Stefon Diggs. Stefon Diggs, you're going to have a big game. They're going to need a really big game from you. I'm talking about maybe 12 catches, 14 if possible. Like, you're going to have to be a focal point of the offense in order for you guys to win the Super Bowl. Then I have Milton Williams in there. Milton Williams, you're going to have to get pressure on Sam Darnold. If you guys don't get pressure on Sam Darnold, he will pick you apart. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Then I have Harold Landry in there. He's a linebacker. You're going to have to stop the run. You're going to have to be a focal point to stop the run. If you guys don't stop the run, they'll run play action all day. JSN will catch everything. Then I have Christian Gonzalez because you have the toughest assignment. You're going to have to guard JSN. You're going to have to shut out JSN's water because if not, you guys have no chance here. We're talking about a great defense that will be able to stop you versus a defense it's good, but it ain't what the Seahawks have. So if they're able to run their offense through Kenneth Walker and JSN, it's over. Hunter Henry, you're gonna have to be Drake May's safety blanket, and I repeat, if it's not him, some tight end needs to get involved because Stephon Diggs cannot be the only weapon on this offense in order for you guys to succeed. Then I have JSN in there. JSN, you're gonna have you know what you gotta do. You know the assignment. You do it every week. Just continue, repeat what you do every week. Then I have Kenneth Walker in there. Kenneth Walker, y'all gonna have to run the ball effectively. Just keep bruising them, man. I've been seeing you in the playoffs. You've been kicking ass.
I agree. I don't want to see a 300-yard passing game from Sam Darnold as much as I want to see a more balanced attack. I don't want to see Sam Darnold have to throw over 35 times. I would get nervous if I was a Seahawks fan.
Then, as you see, I have the defense in there. I have Tyreek Woolen. I have Devin Witherspoon. I have DeMarcus Lawrence and Dearness John. Jones? I think. I think you guys are the heart of the team. The Seahawks go as y'all go. So if y'all do your job, y'all be holding that trophy that's right there in the middle, and we'll see who's holding that confetti.
Before you jump to the Patriots side, chat and you, I have a question. What percent of give me a percentage, anywhere from 0 to 100. Success do you think that Drake May can decipher the Seahawks defense?
That's a good question.
Because right now I'm at 25%.
I give him a little bit more than that. I give him 40. I give him like 40%. I think 40%.
Now, before you get to the Patriots, what percent of would you give Sam Darnold to decipher the Patriots defense?
Like 60.
I was gonna say around 60.
Again, the thing that scares me the most is that they gotta put pressure on Sam Darnold. If they don't put pressure on Sam Darnold, he's just gonna get to go to his weapons.
Yeah, but we have a matchup of Christian Gonzalez versus JSN. This should be interesting.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna find out who's who. And I like it for Devin Witherspoon too, because I think Devin Witherspoon's gonna be guarding Stephon Diggs, so that's another good matchup to watch. To see who's going to be able to run the ball effectively, I think that's going to be a good matchup to watch as well. See who's really got the good defense in this, and who's got that defense that, you know what I'm saying, bend but don't break, and who's got that defense that can stop you no matter what. And I just have a feeling that it's the Seahawks defense because I've seen it all year. Those are my players under pressure, guys.
Yeah, any exotic bets you guys like? Coin toss, Gatorade color. I would say I'm pretty good. I picked into the last three first touchdown scores. I'm gonna predict that. JSN scores the first touchdown in this game.
And I'm going to predict Stephon Diggs has more than 10 catches in this game.
But as far as exotic bets, man, it's a good prop bet. What's a very good prop bet? Oh, pick who's singing the national anthem? Here, Wemby. This is gonna be racist. If it's a black woman singing the national anthem, pick the over on the time. If it's an Asian lady or a white lady or a Spanish lady singing the national anthem, you're going to bet the under. And if it's a man singing the national anthem, you bet the under unless it's a man who's military. Then you pick the over. All right? And if he has a guitar, you pick the over. He's going to go slow. If he has a guitar, that is crazy analysis, but trust me, black women for some reason like to sing very slow and elongate their whatever they do, trying to copy Whitney Houston. Meanwhile, every other race they sing a little faster. That's usually one of my favorite bets there. You know what my favorite bet I ever heard of?
I got a bet for y'all that you might want to put some money on. How about Sam Darnold rushing touchdown?
Yeah, but he wants an exotic bet. So I think that has nothing to do with
Oh,
the actual.
okay,
Yeah.
guys.
The
Damn.
craziest exotic bets I ever heard of, Wemby, was the 2021 Super Bowl with Tom Brady, the one he beat Mahomes on in Tampa. This motherfucker's genius, yo. Genius. This motherfucker him and his friend went to Vegas and put a $10,000 bet that a streaker will appear in the game in the third quarter, specifically. So then him and his friend went to the Super Bowl.
Oh, that's genius.
And in the third quarter, one of those friends took off his clothes and decided to go streaking. He got locked up, $600 bail,
But that motherfucker.
and he's
paid.
prohibited from attending any pro football games ever again. Okay? He can never go to an NFL game, let alone a Super Bowl. Ever again. He made out with a good, cool $2.5 million, bro. I think he's all right. He don't have to see it. He doesn't have to care to go to an NFL game for the rest of his life.
The odds on that? Let me see. That's a good. I ain't gonna lie. That's a good bet.
That's called America right there. You don't see people doing that in Europe in the soccer games. You don't see people doing that in any other. No, there's American ingenuity right there. This motherfucker's smart. Shit, I wish he had told me. I wish he had told me, motherfucker, I'll put my life on that bet. What are the odds on a Sam rushing touchdown? I don't know. That's a good one. But continue with your players under pressure.
No, that's all. That's all
All
I
right.
have right there. Yeah, that's it. Those are the
All right.
guys. We'll see.
I control the gravity room. In Dragon Ball Z is a special room where you can turn and multiply Earth's gravity however much times you can handle. You come back stronger, faster, ready for the fucking tournament. So in this room you have the two quarterbacks, Sam Darnold and Drake May. For Sam Darnold, glory is yours. Glory is all yours. You are going to be the first quarterback of the Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen draft class to win a Super Bowl. Those guys are probably, I mean, I know for sure Lamar's already a Hall of Famer. You can argue that on Josh Allen. Sam Darnold, you're not there yet. And neither is Baker. This is for your legacy. This is for your future. And if you want a fat contract, this is the one you do it with, broski. At least you can go look at Lamar and Josh Allen and say, and Baker, I got one. And I got it off the mud. It's not like I went to the luckiest team ever. Hell no.
Guys,
Hell no.
Guys, the bet is plus 850.
So $100 wins $850. That's not bad at all. Then you got the Brady's shadow. I'm not sure if Drake May really cares or is aware of this, but he's going to be in Brady's shadow for the rest of his career. And it didn't help. He didn't do himself any favors that he made a Super Bowl in the second year. He's forever going to be linked with Tom Brady's shadow for the rest of his life, whether he wins one tomorrow or doesn't.
That's true.
So whether, like I said, whether he's aware of it or doesn't care about it, just know it's always going to be there. That shadow is always going to be there, and you did not do yourselves any favor by making the Super Bowl so fast. Now they're thinking that you're the next Tom Brady.
Real shit. I never thought about it like that, but that's true. Either way, he was going to be in that, you know what I'm saying, in that realm, but
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
So we also put other players under pressure. There are other gravity rooms, but this time we're going to flip it to basketball because the football season there's only 2 more teams left. I'm going to start with the gravity room again. In the 20 times gravity room, you're going to find SGA, Free Throw, Alexander, and then you have John Morant. Every time I put him in the gravity room, I give him special instructions, y'all, as you can read. Easier said than done. But for SGA to get well soon, your team is not going to be elite with you out indefinitely. So the Thunder are a wounded champion, and everybody smells blood. Big bro's not in the house, so everybody's going to start picking at you. So get well soon, bro. And then for John Morant, stock up. They tried and tried and tried. They tried to flip you. They tried to trade you. They even tried to swindle you. Nobody wants you. You got to use the last few months of the NBA season to rise your stock up, because right now you are an unwanted, unpleasant, and a very, very, very big headache at basketball court. Sorry, Nico. Not sorry. You got 50 times gravity in the room. Here you have a little bit better players. I got Karl Anthony Towns and LeBron James in here. They have pissed me off so much, I've already given up on them. Karl Anthony Towns, just shoot threes, bro. Just shoot threes. That's what you're good at. Just do that. I don't want you in the paint. All you do is get in foul trouble. You almost lost us the games against the Nuggets. We had to go to double overtime because of your punk ass and because of Mikal Bridges, because you guys have to touch with two hands when one is sufficient, even though you didn't have to do anything. So just shoot threes, bro. Stay out of the paint. Just shoot threes. And then for LeBron James, you need to retire. The Lakers are spending $50 million on you, and you are not LeBron anymore. Neither is your son, for that matter.
Be cool, nigga.
Bro, the other night they won, and it was because AR had 33, and he did that in 20 minutes. LeBron had.
The Lakers could have an elite team.
LeBron had 12.
The Lakers could have an elite team, a super elite championship team if LeBron wasn't there. With around Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic, they could build a team with the money that they're paying him. He needs to retire. Do the Laker fans a favor. Then you have 100 times gravity. Here you're going to find James Harden and Wemby. For Wembanyama is the number 1 seed. The West is for yours for the taking. The Nuggets are very, very strong. Don't get me wrong, but you are too.
Seed.
And if OKC is missing SGA for a while, referee
time.
whistles ain't going to be being used. That means you got to take advantage of that, bro. That is your seed, and if you're the number 1 seed in the West, you might be the number 1 seed overall. I don't know how you compare to the Detroit Pistons, but the number 1 seed is there, at least in the West, for you guys to claim that shit. So this is your chance. And speaking of chances, James Harden, this is your last chance. This is your last chance to ever be relevant. This is the last chance to change the narrative on your career and your legacy. This is the last chance for you to go to the playoffs and do something great with your. Even if you don't win, at least show out. Give us the legend of James Harden. Some story like that. I don't know. Like, hey, you remember when James Harden went to the Cleveland and went ham on them? Even, you know what I'm saying? I wish he was like that the entire. At least give us something like that, broski. That will at least have you trending upwards before you retire, because your days are done. All right, your best days are behind you. This is your last chance to do something special for your career. And that's my players under pressure for the M3A. Here's yours. Whoa.
And here I have Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren. They're going to have to carry the Thunder for a little bit because SGA is going to be out for a little bit. I think they're the ones under the most pressure. They just got paid, and it's time to show up and be superstars and actually play the games, not be injured. Then I have Tyler Hero. Do you know why I have Tyler Hero in there? Tyler Hero's in there because Tyler Hero can't stay healthy for nothing, whether it be the playoffs, whether it be the regular season. Tyler Hero got picked high in the NBA draft, and he has yet to show us a year of consistency. His whole career. We've seen glimpses of greatness. We've seen him fail a lot as well. But we still haven't seen him have a consistent year in the NBA. So I feel like this not so much this year, but by next year, if he's not healthy, they need to get rid of him. Whether it be for anything, just get rid of him. Shit, I would have traded him for John Morant at this point. John Morant's healthy. Yes, he carries a gun. Maybe he won't carry it in Miami. Then I have Tyrese Maxey in there. The reason why I got Tyrese Maxey in there, nigga, you got it. You take the team back, man. Take the reins back. You can't let Joel Embiid start coming in here thinking he's number 1 again, because he will do that shit. That's why I got Joel Embiid in there too, because Joel Embiid, you need to take a fucking back seat. Tyrese Maxey's the guy now, man. If you don't know that, I could tell you by this. You're getting your numbers, but are y'all getting wins? Because that's not getting you wins. The other day, you had 33 points against the Lakers. Tyrese Maxey had an abysmal game because he couldn't get his offense started because he was trying to go to you. That can't happen in order for you guys to succeed. He has to be the 1, you're the 2, or even the 3. VJ Edgecombe is there too. He's there to stay. So y'all got to fix that. Then I got Jaylen Brown and Peyton Pritchard in there because I have them in there because they have a big game tomorrow. Actually in the afternoon, 12:30 against the Knicks. This is the chance for you to like really show what you're made of. This is a big game for Jaylen Brown, and that's why I have Jalen Brunson in there too. I think they have to have big games. Definitely needs to be a bounce back game for Jalen Brunson after not shooting so well, and then Jaylen Brown just continue to do what you're doing, but 10 times better. And I'm talking about with way more energy than you've shown in these past couple games. Because I know you had those 2 doubles, but then you came back from the injury, and it's like, yeah, you're scoring, but we need more than scoring. We need you to play both sides of the ball again, like you were early in the season. I know you're tired, but this game is going to call for it. And then I have James Harden in there because the Cleveland Cavaliers, to me, just became a team to be fucked with. They just call it what it is. If James Harden shows up in these playoffs, I know it's a big if, but if it hits just enough with Donovan Mitchell there, that's a team to be fucked with in the East. So James Harden, get your shit together. That's why you're there under pressure, because the pressure's all you, bro. You got to get it done. You got to do something in your legacy in the playoffs. You went to the finals. You couldn't get it done. I mean, they've given you the teams. They've given you chances, and you just haven't got it done. It's time to get it done now. If you don't get it done now, you'll never get it done. I'm with my mans. This is the end.
I was watching the Philadelphia Spurs game a few days ago, and he is a ball hog. This man did not want to pass the ball to nobody. He would just take the ball at the top of the key, try to back him up around the free throw line, and turn around with a fadeaway and try to get the foul, and usually gets it. They still lost because, you know what I'm saying.
You talking about Embiid, right?
Yeah. He's a ball hog. He's definitely a ball hog. That's why he.
One thing about Joel Embiid, he's a double, but his assist ratio is terrible.
He needs to realize, well, fuck assisting. He only should assist when he wants to draw the double team on him. Obviously, that's it. He needs to realize, you are not healthy enough to be the franchise anymore. That's Tyrese Maxey now. You got to take a step back and let him run the show, because he took like at least 24 shots. And I'm sorry, Embiid.
That's got to be Maxey.
You ain't supposed to be shooting like that in an important game.
That's got to be
a close game.
That's got to be Maxey.
Where you actually had the lead. They were winning by 10 and they lost it.
Not only that, Maxey's more clutch than him, in my opinion. I feel like he gets the better shots. Joel Embiid takes the craziest shots when it comes to like game winners. When he takes his shot, he's just on balance, and it's the shot he really wants to take. So I know he can get to his spots.
Yeah. Brunson, I ain't put him under pressure just because we just literally had an 8-game win streak, so I'm not gonna be too mad.
No, but it ain't about that.
I know.
It's just about the game. It's just about the game that's coming up.
But
and because he had
I thought Karl
shooting.
Anthony Towns needs more of a talking right now.
Nah, he does. He does. I was definitely gonna put him there, but is he injured?
No.
Okay, he's not injured.
He played against you guys. All right. He played against.
So if he's playing. So he's playing tomorrow, right? Good. So we want.
I haven't set up my lineup yet.
I want to see.
That Knicks Nuggets game that went to double overtime. That shit was fantasy points all over the place. Ding 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 ding. I literally all my fantasy points came in that one game.
Yeah, but I had 40.
I think I was like 20 and 12 or 20 and 14.
Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray had like 36, and I was like, yeah, I'll take that any day of the week.
Damn, yeah, 4 of those players. That's crazy. Life is good.
Life is good. The Knicks and the Nuggets are playing in the same game or on the same night.
Facts.
How much you finished with? I Not bad total. Not bad. Not bad. Joker's is back. That's all I cared about. Joker's is back. What's the league looking like?
Shout out Miles Bridges, man. He's playing really good. Damn, I'm not even trying. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't even been setting my lineups.
That's crazy.
1382. That's crazy as fuck.
Let's see how the world collapsed tomorrow after the Super Bowl halftime show. Half the people want to see Bad Bunny, the other half people don't. It's crazy.
Did you see that? Apparently he wore a Kevlar. Wow.
That's
But Young Thug can wear a dress and everybody like this shit. This shit crazy, man.
Yeah.
Crazy world we live in.
Miss me with that shit. But hey, Dennis Rodman did it once upon a time ago. He wore a wedding gown.
Fuck that. Let him wear whatever the fuck he wants. He gonna have a crazy ass performance. Probably one of the best performances of all time. Y'all gonna hate because y'all just gonna hate because y'all haters. And it is what it is. We gonna keep representing it over here at Puerto Rico.
Prince wore blouses. And he could hoop on them. Andre 3000 from Outkast had a weird
Vibe. I wouldn't say it's a weird vibe. Actually,
weird wardrobe is what I call it. He had a weird wardrobe. He likes to wear blouses and bow ties. I'm sorry. I know he's not gay, which is nothing. Listen, I can care less if you are or not. It's just I'm gonna call it out. If you're
so I don't
gay,
care
I'm gonna call
about.
you gay.
So I don't care about him wearing no goddamn dress. I really don't.
Nah, fuck that shit. I do
don't.
care. I do care.
I don't care about that shit, bro.
You're being a bad role model.
That's not a bad role model, bro.
I'd rather you watch Marilyn Manson.
All right. I mean, if you want to pick them out to become shooters, say less.
Marilyn Manson tells people to stop shooting people. The beautiful people. The beautiful people. He's just very misunderstood. Fatality. He's actually not a bad dude at all. Shout out to Marilyn Manson if you're watching.
I know he's
actually very smart.
That dude.
He's actually a smart ass motherfucker.
He looks crazy as hell.
Yep. There have been Marilyn Mansons. Yep. He put implants on himself. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, Marilyn Manson's another one who was a little weird. But I didn't even think of that earlier. And then you had who else was like?
So if we can watch that perform, why can we not watch somebody like what's the
I guess, but I don't think we ever seen Marilyn Manson in the halftime show. I seen him everywhere else though.
Yeah, that's true.
That name popped up in the Up in Smoke tour with Ice Cube and Snoop and everybody because Eminem was there.
But apparently, he's doing guest performances too. So he's gonna have people up there that
I'm sure.
Drake might. I heard Drake might be there.
Drake. Drake is going to be there. He's like, nah. Kendrick Lamar.
After that shit happened, right? He's
fuck
like,
Kendrick Lamar.
I got to be in this one.
I'm gonna get.
Hey, I'm coming in.
What's his name? Venus. I'm gonna get Venus Williams to dance on my shit. Fuck Serena. That's what he's gonna say. Oh, I can't say. Venus Williams.
Funny as hell.
You'll see Venus Williams twerking in there just to piss off Kendrick Lamar. All right, y'all. We're gonna cut it here. Appreciate y'all tuning in. It's just a short episode. Tomorrow's the Super Bowl, so we had to make sure we put up our predictions and the players under pressure just to keep on with it and just to get the engine running. Like I said, I just came back from Dominican Republic. I've been in the Caribbean for a week, just soaking the sun in and chilling with family. But Monday is the nitty gritty. Monday we're gonna give you the Bum of the Week award winner. We're gonna give you the money player of the Super Bowl. We're also going to give you the results and debate on that. We're going to talk what we feel about the QFL MVP. We're going to speak about the NBA trades and what can the Lakers do? Why don't the Miami do? And where do we see the league going from here? Because there's a lot to talk about in the NBA after these trades. Who's got better, who's got worse, and who didn't do shit. Who couldn't do shit.
Man, I cannot believe what we got. I really can't.
Hey, we got Grand Theft Auto, but that's for Monday. That's for Money Monday.
Finish him.
Wait.
Fucking GTA in New York City.
Fatality.
It's on.
The fuck were they thinking? What the fuck were they thinking? Yes, the fuck, sir. But like I said, Money Monday, everybody. We'll save it for Money Monday.
Yeah, we
Appreciate y'all
did.
tuning in. Denali, King Jamie, Zeus Lee, Wemby. Thank y'all very much.
Everybody, appreciate
Please
y'all.
feel free to subscribe, leave a like, comment, give us your Super Bowl predictions, give us your players under pressure, and give us a prop bet that you like.
Facts.
All right, share this with your friends. Whoever likes to debate sports, this is a good place to do it. This is the Pressure Podcast where viewer has say. If you have a webcam, we'll send you a web link. Put on a little screen back there. Hop on the mic and talk your shit.
Wemby, I would place that bet. I'm not lying. I would place that bet. I would not be
bad.
surprised.
Sam Darnold,
I mean, like, he can't run at all. He can run.
man, where's Jalen Hurts? Jalen Hurts makes me money with the prop. We already know he's a first
You
one
know
to
that.
score.
Nah, but they'll have the rushing. They'll have it way lower though, because
I
they
don't
know
care.
he's gonna
I
run.
don't care. It's gonna happen.
It's inevitable.
It's happened 2 times already.
Thanos in this bitch.
Fuck out of here.
Love it, baby. Can't wait till next year.
300 Civics with Spoonie.
Yes,
More
sir.
than Nas. All right, y'all.